Hi everyone, I'm Bethune Bhaumik and I want to run you all through my final project on CSCI E-59, where I used SQL queries to analyze business trends and user behavior in Yelp. The Yelp dataset is a massive dataset. However, I wrote Python scripts to use a smaller subset of the data with around 20,000 rows, such that the foreign key references of business and user files were preserved in the other three, which were check-in, review, and tip files. Then I converted the smaller JSON subsets to SQL subsets, uploaded them on Amazon S3, and finally used EC2 instance of MySQL to conduct analysis. On the right-hand side, you can see the entity relationship diagram for the dataset, where we have 5 different tables: business, review, check-in, tip, and user, with clear indications of primary and foreign key of each. We see that all tables have one-to-many relationships among each other. Next, I conducted a preliminary analysis by running a few queries. On the left, we see that the cities with the most businesses are Philadelphia, Tampa, and Tucson. In the middle, we see that the top 10 most reviewed businesses, and New Orleans ranks the most as it appears 4 times in the top 10. And on the right, we have analyzed the different kind of quality of reviews by star rating. We see that one-star reviews are the longest and most useful. And this is aligning, as users tend to write longer, more detailed reviews when they're dissatisfied. Funny votes are highest in negative reviews, suggesting users often inject wit or sarcasm when frustrated. And 5-star reviews are the shortest, yet still receive the high number of cool votes. Next, I did some location and keyword insight analysis. On the left, you see that the top 20 geographic grid zones. And this could suggest hotspots such as a dense downtown core, such as the New Orleans French Quarter, tourist-heavy zones such as Las Vegas Strip, and commercial districts such as tech parks and shopping hubs. New Orleans is the top performer with around 12,000 reviews in terms of bar type businesses. And I ran this query by using the bar keyword within the query. On the right, we see that highly rated businesses located in low density cities. And we see Pennsylvania has 7 businesses in this list, indicating it has many high performing small town businesses. This can represent a great case study for expansion or franchising due to high customer satisfaction, strong traction, and businesses that are operating in less competitive markets. In section 4, I analyzed user behavior and engagement. And if you look to the picture on the left, we see that I have ranked Yelp users by a custom engagement score that is defined by the sum of review count and number of useful, funny, and cool votes. This has a lot of potential use cases. Yelp could create an elite program recruitment for these users and use them for community events. Influencer marketing is a second use case where businesses could leverage such reviewers to drive visibility. And lastly, these reviews can be used for sentiment analysis or NLP prioritization. On the right, I wrote a query where users that have written multiple reviews for a bar-related businesses. Interestingly, the list includes different kind of bars such as tapas bars, wine bars, sushi bars, and sports bars, showing that the bar in the name doesn't only mean alcohol serving venues. And this has some strategic implementations. These patterns can help Yelp or other businesses identify local promoters, critics, and community champions. We observed that users with multiple reviews for single venues might indicate either a strong brand affinity or potentially non-neutral reviews, such as reviews written by employees or affiliates. Lastly, in section 5, I used personalized user recommendation queries. On the left, I wrote a query to recommend top-rated businesses in St. Louis, and we see that the list includes a mix of restaurants, attractions, and services. The right query is on recommendation of highly rated businesses that are under-discovered. And these businesses are excellent candidates for either recommendation engines or local hidden gem features. We see that many of them are service-based businesses who can benefit from visibility boosts, as their 5-star rating suggests strong customer satisfaction, but low review count suggests low visibility or recent launch, which they can benefit from marketing. Overall, I had fun working on this final project, and lastly, I want to thank the professor and the staff for facilitating an amazing course. Thank you.